What's going on, you guys? Coach Dwayne here. So today I quickly wanted to talk about, what are goals and are they really that important? So I've been in this industry now for going on 20 years, and I've seen people come through our facility and they've set goals and they've been super focused on achieving them. And I've seen other people have come into our facility and have set goals and haven't been focused at all at achieving them. So let's talk about what a goal actually is. So, by definition, a goal is the object of a person's ambition or effort, an aim or desired result. And there are a few ways to make sure that we're setting smart goals. The five things to make a goal smart. It's the first thing is it needs to be specific, right? So there has to be a clear understanding of what you're looking to accomplish, right? So just saying that you want to lose weight isn't specific enough. Saying that you want to lose 20 pounds is very specific. So that's the first step. Second step is to make sure it's measurable, right? Saying that you want to lose some weight isn't measurable. Saying you want to lose 20 pounds is very measurable because we want to be able to track our progress towards success, right? So if you lose 10 pounds, we know we're 50% towards our goal. It has to be attainable. Attainable just means it needs to be realistic. So using that same 20-pound example, you don't want to say, I want to lose 20 pounds in 2 days. That's not something that is very realistic. Saying you want to lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks isn't very realistic. You have to make sure you give it enough time to make sure that it's something that can actually happen. The fourth thing is it needs to be relevant, right? So it needs to align with everything else that you're currently doing. So if you ever said that you wanted to just live a healthier lifestyle and losing 20 pounds, it's something that would fall in alignment with living a healthier lifestyle, right? So it has to be relevant. And the last thing is it needs to be time bound. So time bound means you need to have a certain time frame to it because that's what's going to hold you accountable, right? So, we've actually turned the word goal to an acronym for us. So the G for us stands for what are you willing to give up to accomplish what you want? Because at the end of the day, you can't want to do exactly what you've done in the past if you want to make sure that you progress, right? So, what do you want to give up to make sure you go for it, right? The O for us stands for you have to take it one thing at a time. A lot of times when we see people come into our facility and they're not successful is because they try to do everything at once and they overwhelm themselves and they just become bogged down and fatigued because they try to do everything perfectly. They may be able to do it perfectly for a very short time, but they eventually burn out and then they fall off, right? So we want to act like you're already there. Acting like you're already there, that came from the idea of a lot of successful people that have come around and some of the books that I've read, they've always said that, success happened in their mind before it ever happened in real life. So you have to start to act like you're already there. And what that means is doing the things that a successful person would do, right? You want to do the things that a successful person would do. And over time, that will then get you to being a successful person, whatever your goal is. The L for us means you have to be willing to do this long term. You can't, again, want to do this short term. I know we're in this microwave environment where everybody wants, quick and fast success. But if you really want long term success or success that's not something that you're going to have to redo and redo and redo, you have to be willing to be in it for the long term. 1 week and 2 weeks and even 3 months may not necessarily be enough time for you to have long term success if the goal is very um, hard to attain, right? So really, my conclusion to goals and the idea of goals, it's not really that goals are as important as I believe objectives are. A goal is just a desire for you to want to accomplish, right? But an objective for us, it's what action steps are you going to take, right? So the goal for us really is to make the goal an objective. And an objective is basically, are you willing to make a plan, whatever that plan is? You know, if we want to use the same 20-pound weight loss example, are you willing to, you know, wake up and go do your cardio 3 days a week? Are you willing to go and weight train 3 times a week, 20 minutes to 30 minutes per day? Are you willing to, you know, get a handle on your diet and nutrition? Those are the objectives. Once the objectives become set in stone, then the goals will ultimately happen. But if there's no objectives, the goal will never happen, right? The objectives are the things that are going to get us to long-term success. So, Coach Dwayne here. Don't tell nobody what you're going to do. Your actions, they're going to show true. Let's get ready to train, y'all.